All right, come on in, sir. Now, this is an honor in here. Senor, say your name for the camera in case somebody in this world of natural bodybuilding doesn't know who you are.
Kent Bierly, President, ANBF.
Oh, my God. Short and to the point and well stated. Kent, let me ask you. First of all, thank you for having us here. We really
Great having you guys.
excited to be here with you. But I want you, if you don't mind, talk to us a little bit about the whole beginning of the federation. Why the ANBF? Why was the idea in your mind when this happened? And take us through what is different about it and the whole origin of it, if you don't mind.
I've been asked that a lot of times. I really just wanted to give people a place where they could come and compete and have a good time and enjoy themselves. I did, in my career, it was one year I did 16 shows and maybe 4 of them were good and the rest were crap. So I was promoting. I had for 10 years. Well, now it's 10 years up back home in New Jersey, 2 shows in my town. So I figured, well, what the hell? I talked to a couple people, gave them my ideas. Going back more old school, making just taking the shows to the people, like having it in a place like this. We have them outside. We have them wherever, just so they can have a good time. We changed the format a little bit. We brought it back to the competitor. It's not all about, nowadays it's all about making money. Obviously that has something to do with it, but when you could bring something to somebody and it's just like any business, you're not going to make money from the start, and it was never about making money. It was about just giving the people something good, and it wasn't that I wanted to be better than any other organization. I just wanted to let them know that there's other ways of doing things, like our straight-through format, our judging routines. Me as a head judge and MC, I goof around. I try to make it fun. So, I'll jump up on stage and I'll pose with people. I just want people to enjoy themselves. So that was something that's been missing. And I've been competing since I was 17 years old, and it's gone. It's non-existent anymore. It's all about money. You're just a number. It's just it needed to be changed. So it's good to see a lot of organizations have taken our ideas. Of course, they don't give us credit, but they take them and they run with it and they act like it's their own, which is okay, because that was really the reason why I did it, to make it better, make the sport of natural bodybuilding better, because it's something I've been doing since I was 17 years old. Watching I heard the kid Shane talking about Arnold, and he looked just like Arnold when he was young. The same thing with me. To me, that's the golden era of bodybuilding. That's what you try to, still all about health and about doing it the right way, not, about going the other direction. Just you want to have fun, do it clean, smart.
Let me ask you. I see that at the end of the show, you were testing some athletes, making sure that everybody passed a test. A lot of people are just doing, lie detector test. I see that you're taking it a step beyond that. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, we do the 100% polygraph testing, and then we'll do, it's basically random urine, but it's also, we'll make sure we test the open pro winners, people that qualify for pros. If we do have a pro show, we test the people that we're paying out money to, because it's, unfortunately, people can pass polygraph tests, and on the other end of it, people can fail polygraph tests that aren't, so that's a sticky issue. But we'd like to back it up with the urine testing. We do have off-season testing in the ANBF too, where people are subject to being tested. Now, is it done every month? No, but it's done. It is done. So it's another form of backup that we can do. But the urine will catch the people that that can pass a polygraph test. And if you're the kind of person that's going to do drugs and do a natural show, then you're probably the kind of person that could pass a polygraph test. So, the polygraph test to us is more of a deterrent than anything else. So a person that not sure that they can pass, they may not say, well, I don't want to fail the polygraph test, but you're not going to get by a urine test. If you're taking anything recently, it'll catch it. It's not going to catch something, years down the road, but it'll catch something now. And we've caught, last year we've caught 2 people. Wow. So, they try, and it wasn't just like little things. It was full-blown, like, real stuff. So it just shakes your head, like, why would you even consider doing a show when you're on that much stuff? Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, I feel comfortable with our drug testing procedures, where the polygraph is a good deterrent. It will scare people away. It might catch a couple people, but it definitely, backing it up with the urine test, in the financial situations that the organizations are in, it's not like we can do hair analysis, we can't do blood tests. The expense of that is just ridiculous. But the urine test is a good way of catching people that think they can get by the polygraph test.
No, and as it is, I see that you bring food for the athletes, and you take that extra care to make sure that they feel at home and that they're having a great time, as you mentioned.
Well, it's one of the things when, as a competitor, like, what's the first thing you think about when you're done is you want to go eat. Well, and a lot of times, I mean, I don't know. I'm all over the country. I want to know where to eat too. So I figured, well, I might as well just bring food to the competitors because that's the first thing they want. And it's amazing. Something so simple like today, for example, it cost me what, $70 for a platter of subs and cookies, and it makes the world. People, that's what they all talk about is the food backstage. So that's why I always do it. I always have water. I always have, you go to these. I go to the NPC Nationals and they have nothing for you. I mean, literally nothing. You pay $300 to do a show, and they give you nothing. So that was one of the things that I always felt like, it was important that you had things there for the competitor. And it doesn't cost you much to spend it on. I mean, I always use Subway. I'll give them a plug. Everywhere I go, it's always the same. Subway is the best for that because it tastes the same no matter where you are. And you could always find a Subway. So maybe they'll use me in their commercials or something. I walk in, I order what I want. Like, oh, you've done this before. I mean, yeah, probably about 150 times.
And let me ask you, talk to us about this show in September that you're going to be. We're very excited about it to be a part of it. But talk to us about your September show, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm trying. We come down to Florida, and I know it's a great area for natural bodybuilding. I know it's a huge NPC crowd. I know a lot of natural competitors do the NPC shows. I'm just been trying to find the right combination of people to help me out, and I think you guys have really. I think is exactly what I was looking for. You have the same beliefs I do. You guys want to have fun. I mean, you guys in Key West were awesome. So it's just a natural fit, and I just think with you guys partnering up with us, it just would be. I don't know if we have enough room in this place. We may have to look to get a different venue, but I'm really excited about it. And I follow you guys on Facebook, social media. I see what you guys do, the interviews. I see what you're doing with Leaf out in Minnesota, right? Minnesota. And yeah, it's exciting. I wanted to be the first, but I figured the timing had to be right. So he puts on he's a big guy out there, and he puts on big shows. So that's exciting for you guys. So I'd like to see that happen here. Because we have more shows in Florida really than we have really anywhere else. So we keep trying. Like we're growing it down here in Tampa. We got Matt McClellan, who's the pizza guy. I don't know if you met him. So he's taking over the show for us in Tampa, and I'm excited about that. And you partnering up in September here is, and September's a good, it's the fall. It's it's people are already in their diet. March is a little early, I think, but it's a good start for us. Plus, it gives me an excuse to come down here and get out of the snow. But I'm excited about September. I really think it's going to be an awesome time, and people are already talking about it, so I think it's definitely going to work.
Yeah, we can't wait to start really pushing out there what's coming, because we do love the format that you bring to the table. First of all, we love the level of honesty that you bring to the sport, because it was unique for me as a competitor to go to your event. And again, I wasn't going to do it. I had to lose 20 pounds in 20 days, and I show up. I don't know what to expect. And regardless of the size of the event, you do your investment on making sure the athlete is comfortable. You buy the food for the athlete. I like the format that you have, that it goes through. You always keep your shows very tight. They have a beginning, they have an end, everything is on time. And overall, you are a true athlete at heart, right? You are a bodybuilder. I still
do it, I still do it. And I know, like today, I felt awful the fact that we started a half hour late, but you want to start when you're ready. You don't want to start it late just because you want to start it late. If things happen, then you have to fix it. And we had a delay in the DJ. Some of my judges were late, but you do want to start things on time. And when you tell somebody you're going to be done by a certain time, you want to be done by a certain time, because it is, again, it's not. People don't get it. These people on stage are busting their ass. But when they're done, they want to get out of here. They want to go, and they're on schedule. They have timings that they have to follow. So you have to respect that. And then that's another thing I think I bring to the table. I'm them. I'm you. This is what I do. I compete. So I understand it. I haven't competed in 2 years, but I still feel. I know what it's like to get up. I know what it's like to have to be somewhere at a certain time. I know what it's like to make all the appointments. So I feel that because I'm still in the game. I'm not, out of the game for 30 years and out of touch and still acting like I'm going to run the shows like I did 30 years ago, because you can't do that.
Yeah, we follow you too. We're looking at that at your gym over there. Talk to us a little bit about Pure Focus. You guys are lifting real iron over there, my friend. You guys are doing it the good old fashioned heavy lifting way, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I could talk about my gym all day. You know, I'm surrounded by corporate crap, really. I mean, it's just, you talk about just being a number. I mean, I'm surrounded by it, but the people in my gym, and we have all types. We have beginners, we got advanced, we got powerlifters, we have bodybuilders, we got CrossFitters. If you lift weight, you can come to my gym. That's just the way it is. There's no discrimination against anything. You know, meanwhile, which is ironic, right behind us is another gym, you know, and they call, you know, all they do is make fun of gyms like mine. But my gym is clean, my gym is neat, my family helps me run it, and it's the family environment. And who wouldn't want to, why would, you know, support small local family-owned business or go to a corporate gym? And you know, so my members know that, my members feel that, and the ones that want to go somewhere else because it's a little cheaper, that's, you know, you can get that, but you're not going to get this. You know, I run my gym like, I mean, it's like I do the ANBF. It's all family. I mean, wherever we go, we make family. I come down to Florida. These people are on my judging panel, all from down here. You guys are from down here. Wherever we go, Texas, I got a whole crew in Texas. I got a whole crew in Detroit. I got a whole crew in North Carolina. It's just, you know, my gym is, yeah, when I could talk about my gym all day, because it's not easy and you don't make money. But if you love what you do, that's, you know, something to be said for that, for sure.
Well, I'm gonna ask two more things, and then I'm gonna do something that I've been dying to do, because I cannot keep watching those social media posting of double bicep shots and looking at those huge arms and say, you know, what's going on in here. So we are going to do, three guys in here are going to do a double bicep shot before we're going to have a pose down. But before we do that, the world wants to know, my friend, when are you back on stage? When are you coming back on stage? And this is here on record now. This is going to be cemented here on record. Come on in.
I have to tell you, I was going to do a show in Alaska. So the promoter of Alaska messed me up because he changed the date of the show. It was supposed to be in April. I need to go somewhere where I can compete with a clear mind and know that there's no bull crap involved, because for some reason, I don't know, I guess the other people that have run these organizations, or whoever, there's crap. I don't care. But I was supposed to do a show in Alaska, and
What date? What date?
it was supposed to be in April, but they moved it to March 18th. Like, and I can't. I mean, I have a show March 18th in next weekend in Mays Landing. So then I'm looking at other shows. It's going to be April 29th. But there's certain organizations that I would rather not support, because they're not supportive of us for reasons that they refuse to give me. So I have a hard time with that. But then the other part of me says, screw them. I'll just go do their show and let them try to make me lose. So I'm debating. I'm all for sticking it in somebody's face. You know, it's not like I haven't done it in the past, so I don't mind doing it again. But I know I can still compete at a high level. 53 years old, but I can still go at it with the 30, 25, and 30-year-olds, which I have no problem with. I mean, yeah, it's harder. I'm all beat up every day, but so it'll be soon. But I will be on stage guest posing, definitely, for sure. So that's why I'm since the last time you saw me, I probably dropped 20 pounds.
Yeah,
so
I did notice that.
So yeah, so I will be back on stage this year, maybe April 29th, but probably more like May or June. Just got to find an open weekend where there's an open pro show that I can do. But I will be on stage.
Well, I tell you what, we got to know, because we are your #1 fan.
I will let you know.
But now it is this time where we're going to throw in a double bicep in front of this camera. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. This is going to get interesting in here. Hold this on. All right. Hold on. Let's get him in the middle. Let's get the guy with the big bicep in the middle.
I'm getting ganged up on here.
All right.
You got to give me room. I don't know if there's enough room for all you guys in here.
It's coming. Here we go.
I'm not as flary as you.
All right. No. Come on in.
All right.
Just bring it in.
Ready?
All right.
Ready?
Hit the spread.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
You all right, Ozzy? You hurting? Somebody's cracking. Are we done yet?
God. Oh, my friend, listen. Thanks so much for talking to us. It is always an honor. We're looking forward to many more shows, and definitely in the September. So
Sure.
thank you.
Well, it's my pleasure. You guys are awesome. I'm glad that we've hooked up in December, and yeah, it's going to be a great year. Definitely, it's our 5th year, so it's definitely going to be fun.
Excellent. Thanks again, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.